Hey, it's Mark with Mark Patrick Hypnosis. In this video, I'm actually going to share with you why I turned down over $10,000 from somebody, as crazy as it may sound, to help them stop smoking. There's a specific reason behind it, and I want to share that with you. So let's get to the video.
So yeah, Mark, I'll pay you $10,000 to make me stop smoking. Now, before I do get into this video, I just want to kind of share with you, I don't love the graphics of this dude that my team came up with here. It kind of glamorizes what they used to do in the past of smoking here. So, but it's pretty much all we came up with here. So hopefully you pay more attention to the content that we're going through here versus maybe some of these graphics. So I had this message not too long ago. Let's get to this. Let's just call this person Frank. That's not his real name, but for privacy, I'm going to use the name Frank as I explain what took place here. So he reached out to me and said, nothing has worked for me to stop smoking. I will pay you $10,000 to make me stop smoking. And so my wisdom and time and knowledge are extremely valuable. And in addition to that, the way I see it, by becoming a non-smoker, Frank potentially can add many years to his life, many healthy years to his life. In addition to that, the more you pay, there's a saying, the more you pay attention. So Frank having a little bit of skin in the game, or a lot of skin in the game, so to speak, $10,000, actually increases his probability of success. And to me, if someone can solve a major pain point of mine, and the investment is money to save possible years of trying to figure it out and how to get something to work, I would be all in, because time, in my opinion, is the biggest commodity in life that we have. So it's a no-brainer. Now, tells in our case are certain words that are sometimes referred to as imperative language. And I don't want to get too detailed on this, but there's words like should, try, have to, things like that. Imperative language basically suggests your commitment level, that you're not really that committed in a nutshell to something. So I want you to reread the message that Frank sent me, and I'll go through it once again. Mark, I will pay you $10,000 to make me stop smoking. So I want to ask you, as you read that sentence, and I'd like you to identify what's wrong with the sentence. Mark, I'll pay you $10,000, and the key thing that's wrong is to make me stop smoking. Why are those two words so important? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but the words make me insinuate at the subconscious level that Frank really didn't want to stop smoking. In fact, when we spoke in detail, he told me that he basically had zero interest in stopping smoking. The only reason he wanted to do it was to make his wife happy, because she was constantly on his case about stopping smoking. Well, Mark, can't hypnosis just overcome that? Well, not exactly, and here's why. You see, no one can make anybody do anything they don't want to do consciously under hypnosis. And the good news about that, and thank goodness for that, because in the wrong hands, this can actually be extremely dangerous for somebody. So our conscious kind of has a safe mechanism. So back to Frank, after we spoke at great length, we both came to three conclusions, and I want to go through those. Frank's offer, the first one is this, of $10,000 was based on never following through, meaning his intentions were just to reach out. And then if it didn't work, he would have validation to share with his wife that hypnosis did not work for him, even with the offer to pay that money. The second thing we came to conclusion is that Frank really had no why behind becoming a non-smoker. And if you've been to my programs, you'll always hear me say, when there is a big enough why in your life, the hows always take care of themselves. And thirdly, probably the most important thing is this, is I showed him he has everything he needs to be successful to become a non-smoker without me. As a matter of fact, a cataclysmic event is the #1 way to change, or a painful event. Science actually proved this in studies with over 70,000 smokers. They found out the #1 way to stop smoking, the most effective way to stop smoking, was a heart attack survivor. And in a nutshell, pain is the best inspirator of change. Hypnosis being #2, and something called aversion therapy being #3, where you associate something at the subconscious level, kind of repulsive, to something that once upon a time had the anchoring of association of something pleasurable in your life. Now, with our programs, we use both of those in our programs. And lastly, do you know any Franks in your life? If you do, please share this video with them. Sometimes it just takes the right message at the right time, and you can literally change that person's life. Hopefully you got something out of this video that you can apply to your life today and start living a healthier lifestyle. Once again, thanks for watching this video.